Why in the hell are you eating this junk food right now? You know, there's a pretty good chance that you're eating something you should not be eating. I get it. We get those cravings from time to time and we really want to indulge in the things that makes our tongue feel nice. But both me and you know exactly that it is not good for you to indulge into things like this. And I can tell you this right now, I understand that how difficult it is to actually not cater yourself to these things. And I can tell you right now, it is definitely very difficult to get off junk food. I'm eating very clean, but back then, back then, I was the kind of guy you would give me a pack of Oreos, okay, a whole cookie, like maybe like about 40 cookies, and I would eat them all and still think I'm hungry. Like, God, that is so much calories and fat and obviously, man, at one point in time, like I remember one point when I had a belly, man, I was pretty much like obese, man. And yeah, like it's definitely understandable, like the kind of food that we have these days, it's so addicting. But do you understand how addicting it can actually be? No, like seriously, I feel like we don't fully understand how addicting it actually is to eat some of these foods. Because when you actually eat clean, how many times have you ate food that is, you know, good for you and all that, and you felt like very full, like full to the point where it's like, it's actually hurting you? That never happens because you're actually giving your body the nutrients it actually needs. And that's incredibly important. But then somehow, when you grab a bag of chips, a whole bag, somehow you have to keep eating and eating and eating, keep indulging somehow until like you're hurting yourself. Why? Corn syrup, fat, grease, a lot of these things are highly addictive for us. Those are somewhat natural addictive substances. Oh no, trust me, the companies are more evil than you think. At the end of the day, companies want you to spend as much money as possible. So what is the tactic? Well, obviously, they want you to keep buying and buying and buying. So for you to keep buying, well, you need to want the product. And so for them, they don't mind adding actual addictive substances that actually, if you do your research, it can actually become somewhat of a drug to the point where you feel like you want it more and more and more. Think about it. How many times have you bought the same chocolate bar or the same bags of chips or the same cookie or same anything? How many times? You probably keep buying the same one over and over again because they want to rewire your brain so that you need to consume this. They absolutely do not care about your health. Oh, if you can die, who cares? Oh no, like honestly, like when you actually think about it, these big companies that sell like junk food, they're killing so many people slowly. They're literally poisoning us. And when you buy a product from them, guess what? You're supporting them. You're supporting them poisoning people. Because there's actual clean food out there that's actually giving you the nutrients, the things that your body needs. A lot of people don't even understand why they're feeling bad, why they're feeling anxious, why they're feeling to have mood swings. It's because you're not giving your body what it needs. When you're not giving your body what it needs, it will signal, hey, dude, please give me the nutrients, give me some vitamin C, give me some vitamin D, give me something that will actually make us survive. But then you're giving it Oreos. Like, what do you think is gonna happen? Your body's gonna scream. Your body's gonna want to do something about it. And so depression comes. Bad and anxious feelings will come by your way and you will feel utter crap. So instead of supporting these companies, those big companies that do not care about your mental health or your actual health that allows you to live in this world, your body that actually allows you to be in this world, to actually interact with people you love, all of these things. Those companies don't care about that. And you're supporting that instead of yourself. You're supposed to actually give yourself love. Give yourself the love that you deserve. You deserve some quality food. You deserve to actually eat some clean food. Why not? Why don't you do that? And it's sad. Like, it's so sad. Like, I know we both know that we want to stop. We want to stop eating junk food. We actually want to start eating clean. I know we both want to do that. I know it's incredibly difficult to actually stop eating junk food. I've been there. I have been. Right there and then when I start to understand that I'm giving money to companies that literally want to kill me, that's when I start to realize that I don't want to consume this anymore. Why do I want to pay a company to kill myself? I don't understand what's the reason behind it. Like, yeah, of course, it's not an instant poison, but it might as well just be a very, very slow poison, because I don't actually see the difference between junk food and a slow killing poison. Do you want to be hooked on drugs for the rest of your life? Do you actually want to be dependent on food that is slowly killing you? Because junk food can sort of be a drug with how many additives they've added on there. And you want to have the best shape of your life. You actually want to have the best life possible. So why take these dumb decisions, these short-term decisions? Heck, you know what? You know what's actually incredibly funny? I thought for my whole life eating clean was dumb. Eating clean was stupid. Because I see all these cartoons, these shows and whatnot that like they show spinach or whatnot, and like, oh, the main characters like were repulsed by it. It's, oh, it's disgusting or whatever. But no, that is far from the truth. Seriously, you have made your body used to eating sweets, sugar, and all that, but man, when you actually eat unprocessed food for a long while, when you actually eat clean, you'll actually end up loving it. I have this dumb analogy when I always tell myself, like, junk food is like hooking up, and eating clean is like having nice love and intimacy with the right wife, husband, or person that you're with. Because hooking up, you do it, and then after that, that's it. You've wasted your time. You haven't really gotten into a point where you've built some value. But then if you actually have sex and intimacy with the one you love, oh God, that feels incredible. It's not only is it like great and pleasurable at the moment, but you also build something incredible alongside with it. But yeah, eating clean takes a lot of effort. Honestly, I would say stop eating junk food is as hard as stop watching porn, or stop playing video games, or stop playing, or any sort of instant gratification tool that you have. It's gonna require lots of hard work. Seriously, you're gonna have to tell yourself no sometimes. You're gonna have to be like, no, wait a minute. Why are you gonna eat this? Stop eating this. At one point though, you keep doing these habits slowly, and eventually you'll end up realizing that, holy crap, I'm actually eating healthy. It's always nice to adjust these habits a little bit by bit. Like, for some people, they do the extreme and it actually works. I'm actually one of those people where I actually just decided to say, I'm gonna stop eating this, and I actually stopped. Like, eventually I just realized this isn't worth it for me. That instant pleasure isn't worth it for me. But I know for some, it actually works well to progressively change those habits. So what I would recommend is to find replacements and do this in a progressive way. So for example, let's say you always open up a candy bar, or you're always eating something sugary that you shouldn't be consuming. Well, a clean variant of that food would be fruits. Right? Fruits provides a lot of sugar, lots of healthy glucose, healthy sugars, and it still has a great taste, right? Of course, to some, it might not taste as good as a chocolate bar or something like that, but you replace that bar with something equivalent to it. And eventually, you go on weeks without eating that chocolate bar because you've programmed your mind to eat something different instead. Eating healthy is really just you're rewiring your brain to thinking differently, because biologically, you have made your body so used to actually like loving these kinds of junk food to the point where eating a bowl of rice, chicken, vegetables is like, oh, it's completely disgusting. So yeah, the key here is to give yourself love. It's to actually tell yourself, no, you should not be consuming this. I want to become a better person. I want my future self to look sexy. Like, I want to look at myself in the mirror and be like, damn, I look fine. Like, you want to be like that. You actually want to feel this way. You want to feel great about yourself. You want to feel great about your body. So start now. Start actually implementing the habits that you need to do in order for you to get to that goal. Start small. Just start small. Like, literally, if you can right now, closing off this video. Like, if you're eating a bag of chips right now, throw that out. Throw that crap out right now. If you're eating anything that's like remotely unhealthy, throw that out right now and actually go on ahead and cook something up nice. And don't come to me and say like, oh, but I mean, I don't have the time to cook. It's so difficult to cook food. Oh, it's shut up, dude. It's actually not as hard as this to cook food. It's really not hard to cook food because of one reason: meal prep. It makes things so much easier for you to cook. So all you gotta do is literally like cook a batch of food, rice, chicken, anything that's cheap in a sense, anything that you love that is remotely healthy. Store that in the fridge, and then eventually if you're hungry, you need something, well, there we go in the fridge and eat. Cooking a small batch of food for every single day. Obviously there are going to be some days you're going to be lazy, you're going to want to not cook, you just want food to come in your mouth, and that's it. But yeah, I wish I had some crazy advice like like a big trick and tip to make you but honestly no, unfortunately I really think that the only possible way for you to start eating clean is force of habit. Like, you can go on ahead and look up online for all kinds of tricks to, make it easier on you, but honestly, no, it's hard work. Sometimes in life, you gotta work hard to get to the goals you need. So start small, and eventually, you'll get there. I promise. Consistency is key when it comes to eating healthy. It's as simple as that. Anyway, I think I've spoken enough about the subject. I really hope that I brought you a bit of wisdom into this, because your health means everything to yourself and the people that love you. So do not take that for granted. So that's it for me, everybody. Take good care of yourselves, and remember, keep your life exciting.